In an effort to unify and connect people on a deeper level,
we bring you a show that will feel more like family. We are your girls, the Dreamcatchers.
Three like-minded ladies
join forces to open up about our personal issues
and share stories
in the hopes that you feel a little bit less alone.
I'm Jessica, an Ohio-raised Midwest tomboy who isn't afraid to be honest about my struggles with anxiety or life in general.
I'm Nicole, California-raised and a mother of two darling little kids. When I'm not in PTA meetings, I love to talk about love, marriage, and family.
I'm Charlie, a UK wild child turned introspective free spirit. I've recruited my best girlies to create a show where we can encourage, empower, and hopefully entertain. Our goal is to inspire, challenge your perspective, and to together learn to love ourselves exactly the way we are and to live our lives out loud. Welcome to the Dreamcatchers. Hey guys, and welcome to our brand new show, Dreamcatchers. This is something that I've wanted to do for years, and I've finally found my two favourite ladies, Nicole, Jessica, and I'm Charlie, and we're so excited to share this journey with you. It's going to be amazing.
So our settings each week are basically we're going to go around LA. Some will be hotspots like different parks, different landmarks. Some will be in studios, but we just want to make it diverse and show you guys around a little bit and be outside.
Each week we are going to talk about obviously things that are going on in the world. We want to touch on spirituality. We all have a lot of depth, and so we want to share stuff with you. We want to discuss things. It is a fully interactive show, so
yes,
whatever topics we bring up, we want to hear from you guys, what you think about it, what your opinions are. If you have a topic, you can go ahead and tweet us and share it with us. And we're also going to tell you what's going on in our lives. You know, we want to be vulnerable and to talk about life and the reality of it. The highs,
really is
the lows.
about sharing, isn't it? Everything we do is sharing so that you guys, if there's anyone out there that's struggling with something, we're probably struggling with it too. And every week we just want to bring whatever's popped up in our world that we're struggling with that week, we want to bring it to you, as well as have guests and
artists. We want to get deep with you guys. We want to let you know that you're not alone. This is going to be a fully interactive show, but also you're going to learn a lot about us.
We're going to get seriously deep. So we've kind of like made a pact with each other that if we're going to do this show, we have to do it properly. Like no lies, no covering up, no hiding ourselves, no manipulating stories. We genuinely give you our hearts that every single thing that we say and is going on in our lives, we are going to share. Everything. Even if it presents us in a bad light, or hopefully it doesn't, or very embarrassing, which is usually every week for me. But
you guys are probably wondering, who are we though?
Yeah.
I feel like
are we
want to give you a little quick glimpse into who we are as people. So we decided to play a quick game of rapid fire so that you guys could get to know us.
Should we attack Jess first?
Jess?
Yes. You ready,
girl?
girl?
She's ready. She was born ready.
She was. That's my girl. That's my girl.
What are the questions?
Okay, Jess, what is the worst trait about you? On a positive note.
We're cutting to
good one. My worst trait is my attitude. Sometimes I get really bitchy.
It's shocking.
I have a temper. I have a temper. It flares. I have a lot of triggers. So that's it.
Okay. Second, you go.
All right, Jess. Life mantra.
Remember who you are.
I like it.
And who is that?
We're gonna
that was a good one. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Because I have no idea.
I hate questions like that. Like, describe yourself in three words or less. Or like,
I know.
That's not possible.
Okay, Nicole,
yes,
describe yourself in 3 words.
Oh! Okay.
No, seriously.
Positive.
Yeah, definitely.
Loving.
Yeah.
And third one, enthusiastic.
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely.
I was
I
gonna
love
say
that.
fun, so I'm glad you said that.
Thank you. It's like a jazzier way of saying fun.
Yeah. Okay, favorite.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie. On the hot seat. Nice try.
Okay. Where are you from?
Oh, fun question, Jess. London, can't you tell? No.
It could have been
I get all the shit questions.
Yeah. No.
People
Okay,
talk like that.
Charlie, most important characteristic you look for in another person.
Oh, absolutely, hands down, self-honesty.
Oh, honest with themselves.
Honest with themselves,
That's a good
because
one.
if you're honest with yourself, you are always honest with other people, in my opinion.
That's
Self-honesty,
absolutely
That's the
true.
first thing. You're right now.
I was thinking about it. I'm like self-honesty. I'm like, is that self-awareness or is that self-honesty?
I think it's both.
It's both. It's like
It's being aware of yourself and being
Because
honest.
I love
if you are aware
self-aware
of yourself-
people. Yeah.
Yeah, if you are aware of
Yes.
yourself, I think you're pretty you're honest too.
I
guess.
agree.
Nicole,
Yeah.
most important thing to you.
Oh, my children.
Children, of course.
She's a
Of
mom.
course.
That would suck if I didn't answer that.
Okay.
With my children.
Favorite thing to do in the world?
Be with my family.
Yes, Jess. We're all
Party
family girls,
with
by the
the
way. One thing you should know
family.
about us all.
Yeah, we're all
we
family people.
absolutely are obsessed, and I mean obsessed with our families. Like, that.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I was gonna make a
have.
sick
I don't have
joke.
any friends outside of them.
I was like, does that sound weird? Okay, so I have one last question for you girls. so you guys can hear this.
Okay.
What do you hope that the audience wants and gets from this show?
Ooh.
And why are you here?
Okay, I'll answer first.
Go for it, go.
If we can have at least one audience member feel some sort of comfort, like that, you know, that you take that deep breath when you're like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one that's clinically insane, you know, something like that. Like if we have one audience member,
You learn something new.
self-deprecation
Yeah.
is fine.
Yes,
No,
it's
if we can
great.
get one person who finds comfort and peace
That's
knowing
beautiful.
I'm not alone. Look, there's other girls like me, other people like me.
Definitely.
If there's one person that we can bring comfort to, that's our goal. That's my
Yeah,
goal.
absolutely. Love
Yeah.
that.
That's beautiful.
Nicole.
Yes. Oh, don't let me hang it. Thank you.
Sorry,
Thanks.
girl.
Right.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. I hope that you guys get from this show entertained, first of all, and take what's going on with us or in the world and have a positive spin on it, because I believe in, you know, the power of collective thought. And if we can take the reality of life and put a positive spin on it in a way that resonates with you guys, then I think
Done
that's
the
my
job.
goal.
Yeah, love that. Also,
Fist bump.
oh yeah, tomboy over here. Okay, mine is, there's so many, but my main thing is that I hope that by us being really, really honest and putting ourselves out there and feeling embarrassed and sort of pushing past all those fears of looking silly or not wanting to say who you really are or what you've done, just being completely and utterly owning who you are, whether it's good or bad, being proud of everything you represent, even your negative traits, because we all have that. And I hope that we inspire and encourage you guys to feel a little bit more comfortable with being totally honest and just standing up for yourself in a positive way.
Self-love.
Not making excuses for yourself or being embarrassed and shamed. You know,
Own it,
just
baby.
Owning it.
Own your
Yes,
shit.
stand in your presence, people.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
being a bitch though, because I'm sometimes when I try and stand up for myself, I'm all or nothing. I either like quieten
Me
down
too.
or I'm like, you what?
I'm like,
It's passion.
just trying to have the
That is
balance.
passion, okay?
Yes, that's
Listen,
true.
it's only bitchy if you're tearing someone else down in the process.
That's a very
Yeah.
good
but
point.
right?
yeah.
Also, yeah, but it's not very. I'm usually tearing myself down.
Right, but see, that's not, then you're just being
Yeah.
bitchy to yourself.
Yeah. This week, my topic is my temper, managing your angry streak, right? So, I have a serious temper. Not many people bring it out of me. My mum and my boyfriend.
Oh, that's...
And I hate myself when I get raged, but it usually happens because I'm either getting defensive or I feel attacked or I feel misunderstood. Like if I, you know, and so earlier this week, I found myself just as soon as I'm attacked, I'm just jumping back or be like, well, you did it too, all that tit for tat rubbish. And I don't want to be that person that's like, you know, well, you also did that the other day, because it's pathetic. It's really ridiculous, and I do it all the time. So I'm trying to learn that. So if you guys have any advice, I'm trying to curb this temper and just like not let my ego come out and just like calm down, take a deep breath. And if someone riles me, just be kind or leave the room until I've calmed down. But instead I'm like, get all raged up, my emotions take over, and then I'm out of control and it's really bad.
Do you feel like you let things build up, though, to get to that point?
No.
Or do you think... okay. I was just
say,
thinking,
that's
like,
the
you're not
worst
speaking
thing.
on it all the time. That's...
No, I
okay.
say it as it is,
Yeah.
but like there always seems to be something. It's like if someone says one little thing, I'll be like, what did you just say?
Well, as you know, that is my biggest flaw. So I don't have much to say other than I can empathize and
Yes.
understand where, because I'm pretty sure I always felt like I was born with some inner rage. Like it's been there, it's
Where
been
does
there
it
since
come
I
from,
was
by the
a
way?
child. I don't know, and I love people and I'm so loving, but there's this thing, like when a trigger happens, I'm like, oh my God!
Do
So
you have
angry.
any,
Yeah,
like,
what do you-
like ways
No,
that
actually,
you...
to
No,
be fair,
same
Jess-
thing.
Okay,
There
okay.
are
We
some
spoke in the
people
car
in my
this
life
morning.
that I love, but like the closest ones to you,
Yeah.
always you let them see it the most because they're the closest to
safe.
you. Yeah, they're safe. And
Yeah.
so my poor mother and my boyfriend, like, got mad at my boyfriend the other day for something so silly. It was over like a hair product because he's growing his hair out, and I thought he used all my hairspray, and I'm like, you used it all. And
That's
he's
very
like,
Vanderpump Rules of you guys,
I
by the
know.
way.
But it's never, it's
but I
never
did
about
it.
the hairspray.
But it
It's
wasn't about the
principle.
hairspray. It was the
Because he
principle,
didn't
and
replace it.
it was he didn't replace.
And he
But I
didn't
was
feel
also
cared about.
stressed about 10 other things, and I was just, and I got home from work late, and I
That's
had to
a
do,
build-up.
and I'm like,
That's it.
it was a build up, and he was my target, and instead of just going like, is this his fault at all? And the answer would be no. And if I said, hey, you mind replacing it? He'd be like, oh, I'll go get it right now.
Yeah.
He's wonderful. But it's just like, it's one of those things where I let it build and then I erupt, and I'm so bad, and I'm very passive aggressive, so I have a hard time being direct and going, hey, this bothered me.
That's why you rage then.
Well,
yes.
that is
So there's always something that you can always get to the bottom of it.
So you explode.
Right. Sprinkle it instead of
Sprinkle
throwing
it exactly. Like,
fastballs.
oh, hey, can you get me hairspray?
I bet.
And then
so many people can relate
But
to
it was
that.
projecting. So if you guys have ever
It is.
projected, you know what that feels like. Where it's something small about like leaving a dish in the sink. It's not about the dish in the sink. It's about your 10 other stresses that you've let build up on you.
And it always comes from a place, I find, for me, is if I don't feel cared about. Like if I don't feel like someone cares about me, or they're disregarding me, or they're just prioritizing something else.
So your anger comes from hurt.
Mine's hurt from
Mine's
hurt.
overwhelmed.
And
if I feel
insecurity.
like too much stressed, yeah.
Everything. I mean, it comes from all sorts of places at different times. But yeah, so that is my topic.
Mine comes from
And-
PMS. That's pretty much
Yeah?
it. Yeah.
I know, I feel like you're
Well, that's
pretty
fair
level-headed,
enough.
though.
I am. I'm pretty mellow, but when I PMS, I get like the rage inside.
But I think you have to be with children as well. Like you have to be mellow, otherwise you'll be shouting all the time. So I think
And then
we
they don't
need
take
to
you
master
seriously.
this before we have kids. By the way.
Truly, otherwise they'll
It's
be in a
a
world
curb
of hurt, which I'm not trying to do to them.
And the
My
other thing
kids
is,
won't take you seriously. Like if you
Well,
yell
right.
too much, then they're just like, whatever. Like if I
Yeah,
yell,
they
my
don't
kids
have
know,
that
like,
anymore.
damn, like
Yeah.
she must
Yeah.
be mad because I don't know.
Right.
I also don't like yelling. I hate it.
I
being
hate
yelled
it,
at.
but I do it and
Like,
I
don't
hate
like
it afterwards. I'm like, it's like at the time it's a thrill, and then afterwards I'm like,
It's
why,
a
Charlie?
thrill.
Why?
What?
No, it does. It feels like a release of energy, but then when you're
You feel
done,
like-
and that's the other thing. I just like completely marinate in my own guilt, and I'm like, that was horrible.
Oh, that's a horrible cycle.
It was a horrible
Yeah.
cycle that I need to break. So
We're
me and
gonna break
Charlie,
it.
We can
Okay.
work on taking a deep
Anger
breath,
management.
Yes.
managing it.
Do you
just
count? Maybe like 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Or let
Screaming
these
into
guys
a
as well.
pillow.
If you have anything, please write to us because we want to try whatever anyone's
Or
got.
I'll punch and like slam things like I'll just, instead of like raging at somebody
That's
else, I'll just
good.
like slam on something. But then I break.
Don't
things.
hurt yourself though.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, all right,
Maybe
I
you
just
need a
Don't try
punching
that
bag.
at home. And the other thing as well that for me, and I know we spoke about this, that I find is that I'm always so embarrassed that I always think that if someone actually that likes me saw it, would be like, okay, I don't like her anymore. Who is this person?
I think I would be very amazed.
I'm always
Yeah.
a little bit like, oh my god. Sometimes when I'm doing it, especially to my mum, I'm like, if my friends saw this, would they? I think they'd hate me. And now hopefully they wouldn't. But like I always I'm insecure about it. So I'm trying
We're
to
work in
trying to
progress.
be
We're
more open
trying.
about it
Aw,
to make
that's
myself
nice.
feel better. So it's not such a secret that
No,
I'm.
Well, that's
it's-
good. Maybe by just addressing it will help.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's
talking
how I-
about
yeah.
it and just living authentically
So,
like we're trying to do. All right, guys, if you struggle with anything, please comment below because we would love to know. If it is anger, how do you
how do you cope?
deal?
How do you cope?
And obviously, we've never hurt anybody. This is all verbal. things. I just wanna
We do
be
not
clear.
condone physical violence
No,
on this
it's
show.
not a violent thing. This is just like when you get pent up, it's like, how do you let it
cope with
out?
it?
Well,
And
the
Or if
worst
you've got
part is that you feel
anxiety
guilty after
or-
also, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I need to work
for your
on
own
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
We want to hear all of your stories, and actually, sometimes we're going to pick if someone's story is really interesting, or it catches our eye, or it's something that resonates. Probably going to ask you to come on the show if you'd like to.
Oh, that'd be
Ooh.
nice.
So we're going to have guests, all sorts of eclectic guests, aren't we?
Yes.
Anyone.
I love it.
Anyone
Yeah.
as well. It's literally a free for all.
It really is.
Anyone is welcome on our show.
Whatever you guys want.
Exactly.
Anyone
Exactly.
that doesn't have a criminal history. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that is-
All right, you guys. Well, as you can see, we definitely got the truth part covered for today, but we want to incorporate some sort of dare into this show also. So we're gonna do a segment called hashtag Dare to Dream, where you guys get to tweet us using the hashtag Dare to Dream and dare us to do something,
Yes.
something that would be fun and adventurous, hopefully not frightening and
A little
scary.
challenging, a little risk taking, but maybe something we can learn and grow from. Nothing like.
But it's got to
you
be
know.
something that we wouldn't just do every day. Like it's got
Yeah.
to be something that we're pushing ourselves to do. Otherwise, it's not fun for you guys,
Yeah.
and we're not learning anything. If we
Slightly
just
out
do-
of our comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have any ideas, because it's a brand new show, we are going to grow with the show. Nothing's finished, nothing's finite or perfect. We are literally open to expanding this and getting creative on ideas. So if you have any cool ideas that we can incorporate in this show as we go on, we would love to hear from you. So please also whack that in the old tweets.
Whack that in the tweets. Yes.
Yes.
I love when you say things like that.
Yeah? Good.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning into this first episode of Dreamcatchers. We're so excited about this.
So happy.
I hope you enjoyed. Tweet us any comments or questions or stuff you want more or less of. And we will see you right here next week.
Definitely.
Don't forget to spread the word about
Absolutely.
Dreamcatchers. See you next week.
All right, bye
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye,
Thanks
guys.
for watching.
I love you.
Awesome.
Whack that in the tweets.
Like, the tweets.
I wanted you to start rapping, bro, with the show. Rock.